You have to check all the boxes if we're looking for a recipe that is easy, filling, and super delicious. So in this recipe, we are going to be cooking some delicious njegere, which is a Tanzanian name when it comes to green peas. And I'm going to be showing you a hack whereby you can cook njegere or turn green peas into a delicious meal, which is going to take around 15 to 20 minutes of your time at most. You can serve the njegere over some spaghetti, some chapati, or even rice, and every bite will be delicious. I have 2 pots of boiling water, one for my spaghetti and another pot for cooking my green peas, which I've already removed from the pods, washed, and now I'm ready to cook. So because the recipe is going to be very fast, you're going to prep up some tomatoes. I have carrots, onion, coriander, spaghetti of choice. I always go for the best quality for that perfect outcome. And also I have a few other ingredients which you're going to find listed in the description box down below. So now, because both my pots are boiling, I'm going to start off with adding in some salt to my first pot. That is around a teaspoon. And when it comes to retaining that green color in green peas, always add in salt before transferring in your green peas. So I'm going to add in. Then I'm going to boil the peas until tender. That is going to take around 4 to 5 minutes at most. And into my second pot, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of salt. Add in a handful of spaghetti, and immediately you place in the spaghetti into the hot water. The spaghetti is going to slip in, so you're going to use a spatula or a fork, stir in the spaghetti so that it doesn't clump in together. When it comes to quality, it matters a lot, because if you buy some low quality spaghetti, it's going to stick on each other because it's very starchy. So the trick here is to always buy some good quality spaghetti. It's been around 2 minutes. I'm going to check on my green peas, which have a very nice, vibrant green color. Just look at that. So I'll let everything cook. The cooking time is going to depend on which brand you are cooking. So on the back of your packaging, there's always instruction on how many minutes you're going to cook your spaghetti. To check if the spaghetti is ready, you're going to pinch in between your fingers, and as you can see, mine is ready because it snaps. So now I'm going to put out the flames and drain off the water. Once you drain your spaghetti, you're going to wash the spaghetti under running water to remove the excess starchy water. Then you're going to transfer back in the pot and add in a tablespoon of cooking oil or some good quality olive oil. And this is going to prevent the spaghetti from sticking on each other as I cook my green peas. Toss the spaghetti and just look at that outcome. Perfect. I'm going to place a pan over medium flame and add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Wait for 30 seconds for the oil to get hot. Then you're going to transfer in your onions. That is 1 large white onion, which you can substitute with red onion. Slowly cooking your onions is going to add in that nice onion flavor into your dish, because the onions are going to release their own natural sugars into the cooking oil. Hence, you're going to get an extra onion flavor into your dish. And also, white onions are a little bit sweet, so yeah, it's going to add in more sweetness into the dish, which is going to balance the entire dish. This is one of those days that you don't have some fresh garlic and ginger in your kitchen. That is me today. I'm so guilty, but I have some ground ginger and garlic powder, which is going to add in that garlic and ginger flavor into the dish. Also, I have some paprika and cumin together with 2 seasoning cubes, which are going to add in more flavor into the dish. The seasoning cubes are optional. You can substitute with salt. I'm going to check on my green peas because it's been around 6 minutes. And as you can see, the green peas are tender. So I'm going to put out the flames and drain off the water. And as you can see, the green peas have that lovely green color. Just look at that. Toss the spices together with the onions, and this is going to make the spices very flavorful. In about 10 seconds, your kitchen is going to smell so good. So next you're going to add in some tomatoes. Stir in. Add a splash of water. Stir in the tomatoes. Then you're going to cook for around 1 to 2 minutes or until the tomatoes are cooked down. If you notice that your pan is drying out, you can still add in a little bit of water for the tomatoes to cook down. The vegetable seasoning cubes are going to add in a very nice extra flavor into the dish, while cumin is going to add in flavor because it's a warm spice and it's bold. So the taste is going to be absolutely amazing. When it comes to ginger and garlic, you're going to get a ginger and garlic flavor into the dish. And as for paprika, it's just for color, unless you have some smoked paprika, which is going to add in a nice smoky flavor into the dish. 2 minutes in, this is how my tomatoes look, and they're so gorgeous. Yeah, they're gorgeous. So now I'm going to add in my green peas, and I love the gorgeous green color. Hope this tip is very helpful. You usually cook your green peas and they turn out very colorless, not looking so good. I'm being corrected by my audience that it's not colorless, it's a faded green color. Thank you. So I'm going to fold in the green peas, which are already seasoned because we added in some salt while boiling. And you can tell everything is going to be yummy, yummy. So I'm going to add in around a cup of water. Then I'll let the green peas simmer for around 5 minutes so that all those lovely flavors can seep into the green peas. Once everything comes to a boil, also, you're going to check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, you're going to throw in some salt. Although the seasoning cubes have some salt, and we already seasoned the green peas while boiling, you'll need just a tiny bit of salt. Just look at that sauce. This is going to turn out so good. So this is one of my green peas recipes. If you are interested in more recipes, you can check the link in the description box for more green peas recipes. This is how your green peas will look like once the sauce has reduced. The seasoning is perfect. So at this point, I'm going to throw in some shredded carrots, stir in. This is how I've served up my njegere together with spaghetti. And as you can see, the spaghetti is perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to try out everything. That is some spaghetti together with the green peas. Wow. This is definitely going to be a win because it's budget friendly, super fast to cook, and it's going to be filling. Bye bye.